But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this. And we are going to start it off with Ash versus Yugi. Who do you think is going to win on this one?
I'm going to say Yugi.
Honestly, I feel like Yugi will win, but I'll be the underdog and pick Ash.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's get started.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fly!
There we go.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Muto.
The biggest question from the playground.
Can you hear good?
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
He's Wiz
Okay,
and
good.
I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, good.
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is.
Wait.
So
Why is it in Spanish?
I don't know.
Why is it in Spanish? Okay. You know what? We'll do without the, without that. That's so weird.
thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah,
Ooh.
go check out Mad Mushroom's
You know, we're gonna
newest
skip
game,
this.
Night Swarm. It just launched.
Limited time. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids
Pokemon.
get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master.
Yeah,
but he didn't
I kinda
really
believe that
know
too.
what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals?
I
to be the
ask,
very
I
best,
choose
like
Yugi
no
even
one
though I
ever
love
was.
Pokemon.
Better than
I don't think he can beat Yugi unless he has God.
Right.
Yep. I believe so too.
Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And went, he's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot. The new duo had
Yep.
a rocky start, but after an intense
Oh,
first day together, the rest
All right,
as they
now I'm on
say,
Twitch.
is history.
Alright.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash
Jesus.
spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon, but in a fight,
Yeah.
Ash usually chooses Pikachu.
Yeah, that part never
The
made
yellow
sense to
red
me.
enough voltage and you'll regret
Well, it kinda does
Even
to me.
ground types that would be immune to electric
Well,
attack.
actually, let me explain. They made a special Pokédex where a Pokemon named Rotom can go into it and allow the Pokédex to fly around and talk to them and stuff.
Huh.
Yep. Because Rotom is a electric ghost type that can go into devices and change different forms depending on what kind of item he's possessing.
Ah.
He's actually one of my favorite electric types. He's really cool.
Okay.
In the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity.
Oh, yeah.
At the time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt.
Oh, yeah,
The
definitely. He can
perfect
use all
attack
electrical
for outgoing
devices.
flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the
Best
anime
villains.
doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But
Yeah.
somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great
I forgot about
philosophers
that.
put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath
Okay, so I will say this. Serena is one of the best female characters for Ash, and I ship those two completely. And the and the reason I say
was-
that, oh, go on ahead.
Does it? I was stuck between who was it? I was actually stuck between, it was either Serena or Misty.
Yeah, Serena
Right.
has always been a classic of stuff. Not Serena, Misty. Misty has always been a
Yeah.
classic because she was pretty much one of the first companions. And she
Right.
stuck with us pretty much up to Shoto League. But the reason
Yeah.
I ship Serena is because she actually she actually loves Ash. Like, she's got a major
Yeah.
crush on him and everything.
Oh yeah.
And she was pretty much a childhood friend in the backstory in XY.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, when they explain why. Yeah, and then it was like you said, it was that. But I also think too, it's that classic. Because I looked this up. Apparently, it's also a cultural thing. It's like, oh, that's why in Japan, that's why you see so many people say, oh, they don't like the guys that give them attention. They want the guys that's why so many shows show the guy not caring or not noticing. He's oblivious,
Yep,
you know, till someone basically has to spell it out for him.
pretty much.
Apparently,
And
it's a cultural thing. That's why that's why that quote unquote trope is so popular over there.
mm-hmm.
Because it's one of those. Sorry, I had the same thing with what was it? Like Gray and Juvia from Fairy Tail. They used to drive me up the wall.
Yeah, I can see that. Even though I ship
You know what
those
I
too
mean?
hard.
No, I do too. It's just one of those things like Gray, for the love of God, man. Like, but like you said, it's like, but just, I mean, like I said, look at the difference between Gray and who is it? Leon. How Gray doesn't care, Leon cares, but oh, I'm all over Gray. I could care less about him. It's like, really?
Yeah, that
But
wouldn't work
anyway,
in real life. And
yeah.
yeah, and I am wondering if Ash will use Mega's Dynamaxing. I mean, I would say that they would. There's no reason for them not using it. And it's
Well,
okay
like
if you don't know the anime. We got you covered.
yeah, and like they said, Death Battle has a tendency to take everything into account. So,
Pretty much. And speaking of which, let's get right back into it. Oh my god, I remember this scene. Because I seen a few clips about this and James is so base.
I forgot what he said though.
He pretty much said something along the line of, let's send these whiny women back to the Stone Ages.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the men versus the women episode. Yeah, that's
Yep.
what it was.
That was so bad.
The stubbornness
Right.
and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like
definitely.
Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like Bulbasaur and Torterra induce status effects and heal with Synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim.
Pretty
That's
much.
what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Get my man.
Okay. This episode is so bullcrap. Because this ain't in the Sinnoh League. Like, Ash was pretty much up there, and he would have won the championship if it wasn't for this dude that brought in a team of legendary Pokemon. Like, he had a Darkrai, he had a Latios, my bad, and there is no telling what other legendaries he had in his pockets.
I'll put it like this. I'll say this. I'm glad somebody had the legendaries because it never made sense to me logically.
But
Like I never got that one. I never got that when I watched the movies. Like I never get how Ash meets all the legendaries, but he never takes one with him.
well, I mean, I heard that in the later series and stuff, he did get a legendary like a Melmetal, but even still, this was bullcrap. Because you would think that if you're in a competition to become a Pokemon champion, you'd think that legendaries would not be allowed. That's like saying, like, let's see, let's think for example. Let's say you're playing Fortnite, which I'm using Fortnite because I never play Fortnite, but let's say like, oh yeah, we're in a competition and stuff, you can only use certain things, and then you have someone that's riding in on a giant mech.
Right, exactly. Or you have that person that has the or it'd be like, say like you have certain cards in Yu-Gi-Oh you can't use, but someone has a whole deck stat with them.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bunch
Like,
of bullcrap.
yeah, like you said, I never got that either. Was like, why would you allow, like, because let's face it, there's even in by the shows, even at the shows and the games prove the legendaries are not that common, not enough for someone to be like, oh, I have most of them.
Yeah, because
And I would assume if you did, you would be pretty well known.
like it's getting to the point that Pokemon there's just so many Pokemons now that legendaries are no longer as rare as we think anymore. I mean, heck, they're actually becoming quite easier to get in the games nowadays.
Well, that's
And
what I think.
but
Yeah,
yeah, but back then this is
but I
one of
think
the things I wished about as a kid.
yeah,
Well, speaking of which, we better get back into this.
A win for
Yeah, yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
Yeah.
Just get me heated. Almost as much as Inferno's
He
Flare
can
Blitz.
grease.
Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but what he needed. Ash started
That's a
bugging.
good question. I don't think that he would, because I think in this case, they're going to have Ash use all of his Pokemon. At least I think.
yeah. All right,
At least I hope so, because that would not be fair.
right.
With Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even
Pretty
if
much.
you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's
Pretty
Pokedex
much.
spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon.
Serpent, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, so
Oh.
are new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gible
There you
will
go.
drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried
That was
around
always a
Cosmo,
gimmick in the
which canonically weighs
Diamond and
over
Pearl
a
one.
ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links.
There has been a lot of stuff with that, I'm not going to lie. And I don't want to get involved into that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power
Oh, they are
surges
adding
enough
Megas.
to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys. But boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again.
Yes,
And
it's a bunch of
just turn
bullcrap.
the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle,
Kinda think I got
period,
rid of
but
that
his
with him.
nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and
Okay. This is the one that made me mad the most. This is the one where
Okay.
Ash should have freaking won this one.
Oh.
Like, if y'all have followed me, y'all have known on a few occasions on streams that I have talked about how utter despicable it was for the Pokemon anime to have Ash lose in the Kalos Champion League. Like, this was a bunch of bullshit. Like, he had a good team. He had Greninja. He had Gudra. Yes, he had 3 flying types, but they were good flying types. Like Halusha, like Noifern, like Talonflame. Yes, and of course Pikachu, which was a monster in of its own. And he was down to the semifinals and stuff. and he was down to one Pokemon with his opponent, which name I forgot about it, has one Pokemon. And he had a Charizard. Yes, the Charizard can Mega Evolve into the X one. But Greninja had his own, which I'm going to say is like a Mega Evolution at this point. Ash should have won this. He should have won it. He should have won this.
Thank you.
I know.
I got you, buddy.
I know.
I got you, buddy. But it makes sense. I get what you're saying. I feel
Mhm.
your pain. Because after a while, I won't lie to you, I honestly stopped watching because he kept losing. I'm just tired of watching this.
I know. And the worst part is, it's like, he had to let Gudra and Greninja go. It's like,
Oh yeah,
ugh.
yeah. No, the one I'll never forget is when he won the world championship and became the world champion. But I was like, everybody was at home and watching him on TV. I'm like, I figured your mom would at least be in the stadium.
Yeah. I would have thought Serena would at least showed up.
Like, honestly, I figured all his companions would be in the stadium on the same in the same seating area.
I figure
watching.
Yep. Now, I admit, I haven't watched it and stuff because I kind of fell Pokemon and Sun and Moon. But I kind of figured that at least Misty and Brock would be there.
Oh yeah. No, they were all watching from the TV. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
I know. It's like a major slap to the face for Ash.
I would have said, y'all could have at least. I'm not great. I get it. You guys were watching. You guys were technically watching. But it's like, you would figure as much as y'all have been through together, y'all would at least be like, hey, I got you. I'm actually going to show up and watch this match full in person. I want to see it.
Exactly. Like, if my best friend was in the Pokemon Championship for the World Cup, you bet I would spend tickets to get on an airplane, fly over to the region, and go to the stadium and watch them.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I kind of wish I was in Pokemon.
It's okay, buddy. We all wish we were in one anime world one way or another.
Yeah. But, we better continue on with this.
Movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch.
Like Mega.
Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir.
I know, right? That would be so cool to be a Pokemon.
Ash's Pokemon and
okay, maybe not stuff like that.
like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who
He did the jelly-filled donut meme. Oh, I know if Lost Paws was watching this, he would lose his, he would lose it.
Right?
Yeah, oh, that's funny.
tried to kill all life. They fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming
Alon, that's his name.
of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon.
See? Even he agrees with me.
But no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does
Preach it, my brother. Preach it.
Your type chart's right, 4Kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at
But
Kalos,
then again, I always said the type thing was bullcrap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, especially in the show, because I mean, I get it, because you had to make the fights more interesting. I understand all that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna, it doesn't matter how strong the Pokemon is. Type still comes into play.
Exactly. And I
They
like
make it seem.
Sorry, give me just a second.
But-
I like the fact that your starter would be Froakie when you took that test night. I like that. Okay, sorry, Cars.
No, that was yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I kind of hated that because because I had to ask my buddy. I said, "Weren't there a bunch of? Did they stop doing the type thing?" He goes, "No, the show just kind of went away from it
Yeah.
to where now it doesn't matter. Even if they are different types, it doesn't matter. Somehow they can power through, or it doesn't seem like the other one gets the advantage."
Yeah, I feel the same way.
You
I
know,
kind of wish they
like
would
you
have had
said-
types be important.
Well, like you said, even then, it's like you said, even if, like you said, between Alon and Ash, between Charizard and Greninja being Mega Evolved, Greninja still should have won that.
Exactly. I'm still upset over that.
Regardless if they're both mega evolved, the type advantage should have still been there. Like, even if you had said, "Oh, the advantage would have been small," but it still would have been an advantage.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with you, Knight. What's a Thunderbolt hitting ground types? That should not work whatsoever.
Yeah, because aren't they like immune to bolts? Aren't they immune to lightning?
They are immune to electric types, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow it's like, and I guess because it's Ash's Pikachu, he can override it. I'm like, but if that was the case, there are way more experienced trainers. That shouldn't be it. That should be a more common thing.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, we better get back into this.
No, we got 3 hours. Let's go.
Travel to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Who's Gengar Gigantamax? That's cool.
He haunts foes with G-Max
Yeah,
terror,
we'll
or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt. This rainbow lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked.
What the heck is
Absorb
that thing?
electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude.
Oh, he caught
Smell you later,
Solgaleo.
Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with
That's true.
Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4 kids, let my boy win! Yes!
He's after 3,000 years, we're free.
No regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Oh, I like that. I feel like that's a good ending for Pokemon for Edge. There you go, perfect.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The Divine Hand? Aliens?
Aliens?
Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz, they were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wait,
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Muto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid.
Oh,
that
it was
helped
so
run Grandpa's
good.
game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would
What's up?
link his
Sorry, I thought you was gonna say something.
No. I said, that song's still a banger.
It really is. I can sing that.
Yep. Please don't.
I'm not going to.
spirit to
I was
an
like,
ancient
please
pharaoh.
don't.
I'm not going to.
Always willing to lend Yugi a hand, and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's griddle air hockey, Mario Party with
Oh,
chlorine,
yeah.
or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO, Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does
Oh,
far more
dang,
than
I
force
forgot.
hallucinations.
Yeah,
It
he
brings
was a
monsters
gangster.
to reality, forms barriers.
Well, you gotta,
manipulates
hang on.
probability, and
You gotta remember, that's another version.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta
Still,
remember,
I forgot about all that.
Yeah, like you said, that's how it was supposed to be before they changed it. It was
Mhm.
supposed to be really, it was really dark. Like I think they said in the original concept, the Pharaoh was supposed to be was supposed to basically be Yugi's evil side. It wasn't supposed to be he's like, no, this dude's straight up evil. Like, yeah, he did a bunch of crap.
Yeah, I heard the manga was real bad. And
they
yeah,
had to change it, like you said, literally set a dude. There's like one, I think there's one infamous one where he literally sets a guy on fire in a restaurant, and then like because they were playing a game, the guy sets himself on fire, and then you literally see them all walk out of the restaurant, and when Yugi transforms back, he goes, "I didn't get my burger." Like, mother, just set somebody on fire. Like, I didn't get my burger. What the?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, let's go.
Giveaway spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and
The main
Yami were
man.
ready for anything.
Because
Left
Yugi had a
leg.
great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi... Oh, there they go.
Okay,
Yeah.
if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat
Oh, right. Now that I became affiliated, I'm able to use these things called sound alerts, where if people donate bits, they could play like some kind of sound and stuff in the background. He played the Titanic flute, and that scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
Way to go, Knight. You got me good.
a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic
Buster
Guardian.
Blader
and
was
sick,
so good of a
nasty
card.
Swordsman. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local
That's for
area of
Ash.
time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with Portal.
Okay, people love Dark Magician Girl. I'm not gonna lie.
I do. I got a problem.
There's support monsters too.
We'll just leave it at that.
Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi
Yeah.
also has tons of spell
Same as
cards.
Ash.
Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend.
Magic Fest
Turn
for
Jump is a
Pokeball
time
add
skip,
both
and
magic
Pot of
users.
Greed lets
That'd
Yugi
be
draw
so
2 more
funny.
cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2
What?
more cards, like
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only
Yeah.
surpassed by Yami's
Yeah.
biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether.
Wait, was Cypher the electric dragon? I thought he was just mainly fire.
No, he was the sky. Yeah, he's the sky dragon, but yeah, it's mostly fire. I don't know why he said lightning.
Yeah.
I think they probably misread that, and they just. But by that point, they were like, "Let's just put it in."
Okay, that makes sense.
But Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the gods' limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning Magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness.
Who literally had a dragon for a
dick.
dick.
For Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
Yeah,
the
pretty
monsters
much.
weren't real before, they
That
sure
wasn't
are
a
now.
joke.
Everyone has soul energy. Bond,
That's
which
the sad
manifests
part.
as Ka, or the spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes.
Should we be
by
concerned that
believing in the
hang on a
heart
second.
of the card.
Should we be concerned that they're using other monsters from the other series? The kind of skill that's for Yugi?
No, somebody told me ahead of time because I thought the same thing, but he doesn't. He just uses he mainly uses his own deck.
Okay, good. I was
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, is he going to use all the decks? Because if he's going to use his, Jaden, and Yusei's deck, I'm sorry, Ash is going to get wiped.
Yeah. Like,
Sorry,
sorry Ash, but the monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are insane.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator
If I remember correctly,
of light.
Atem is the name of one of the Egyptian gods in actual mythology.
Scary darkness for good. The
I think
epitome
so.
of screw you,
That's what
I
I'm
win.
thinking.
No kidding. For Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's
I think it's like another sun god version, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm a bit off with stuff. Like, there's just so much in different mythologies.
multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay,
Aw.
it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to
Yes,
future duelists.
I think
he would be
Fab would.
remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except
God.
Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story.
Yeah,
another
that's just
duel,
insane.
another
Levels of
game.
petty at that
And
point.
you won't find yourself a better opponent.
Pretty
than
much.
the
I'm sorry, if I had to
king.
deal with a rival, I won't lie to you. If I had to deal with a rival like Kaiba, I'd be like, dude, just leave me alone for like 5 minutes.
I know. I will call the cops.
Like, especially I don't care how close our matches get. If I keep winning, I'm gonna get annoyed with you. Like, just leave. Like I don't want to deal with you today. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's just like,
all right.
I don't care how rich you are. I don't want to duel against you anymore.
Right. Dude, I don't dude, it's like I already proved money can't help you. You suck at this.
Yes,
And also
exactly.
you would figure as many times as, especially in the show, as many times as he faces the big bads and all that, you would think he'd quit. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he lost in Battle City. Like, dude,
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that happened to me, I would have just quit the game altogether. Be like, I'm done.
Pretty much.
Like,
Like,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
lost on a yeah. I just lost on a global scale in front of millions of people in my own dang tournament that I funded. Yeah, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Kaiba. Like, I'm sorry, but you cannot do anything to make me do it with you. Wait, how much are you paying? Okay, I might do one more duel.
Don't follow the money.
Dude, he's offering over $1 million.
Q, don't follow the money. It's not worth it.
But I'm poor.
I get your poor. Follow the heart of the cards. God dang it.
The heart of the cards can't pay my bills.
We wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
Okay, there you go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've
Alrighty.
possibilities.
Let's see if
Before we
Yugi
start,
wins
let's lay some
or
ground rules.
if
We're treating this as
Ash
a
wins.
real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime.
Yeah,
and
or we
duels
can.
later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible,
Imagine if
we'll
Yugi
allow
had a
them to
Blade
summon
instead of
anything that's
cards.
reasonably available to them.
It's time to
No.
Death Battle!
I like that. I like that. Alright, for real though. Let's check this out. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. Bring it back to retro.
You okay, Pikachu? This 4-on-4 is tricky. Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him off with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Oh, that is so cool.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise! Dimension Space!
Nice one, Crocodile. Oh!
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
It's a stampede!
Charizard, I choose you!
Yep. He's got the trap cards. I'm sorry, but those Toros are dead.
Oh yeah.
They've been turned into steaks and cheeseburgers.
Right.
Ooh, we got a mega. Ooh.
Aha!
Okay, that is sick. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I like that with Gengar. What do you think of that?
What? Oh, the shadow trick. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I like that. two Gengar. Never mind.
I'm sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now. I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
Whoa, wait a minute.
This is it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Harakti! Dozer!
Ash, I mean, did you get Obelisk and Raw?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Pikachu, let's finish this together.
Oh, I like that.
You activated my trap card! Magic Cylinder! With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly!
Yep.
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
The end.
KO! Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with
I need
experience.
your tears.
Yes.
Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved
I have
the
a
world
follow-up
way
question.
more
This
often.
is always bugging me about Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Where do y'all get the money?
You know, they never really explained that.
Well, no, think about it. I mean, because it seems like I know a lot of the areas are within quote unquote walking distance, but still, it's like, where do y'all get the money? Like, especially when you've seen how far away some of the regions are. Like, I feel like y'all need to pack a lot more.
Well, if we're going by gaming logic, you get money by defeating every trainer that you fight. They print money.
Yep, I can see that. Right. Look, I got $10 million here. All right, I'll give you like 30. Like,
Yeah,
what
pretty
the-
much.
All right, let's get going.
Hang on, I like Ninth option better. They print money.
Yeah, fair enough.
And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience, but when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light
That's true.
and Magic Cylinder.
That's very,
But I
very
know
true.
some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similar
Yeah,
to
Ash has
and
no-
the Millennium
nothing with
Puzzle
track
can
cards.
make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters. Yugi
And
had a
obviously
slightly
Yugi's
larger
got this.
pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tiers scale to glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more Psychic Barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can,
That's true.
Bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is
Oh,
Yugi Muto.
come on. That was bad.
You think?
Yeah. But yeah, I can't even be mad at that because even we thought that Yugi was going to win that one.